Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Pro Evolution Soccer 2020 video with your host Spoonie Pizzas. Today we are looking at the EFootball PES 2020 launch week schedule. So this is on their official website. So see below for a breakdown of what's happening in-game in PES 2020 during launch week. So obviously September the 10th is launch day, everyone's most anticipated day, and you can see here Data Pack 1.01 releases, bringing it with it updated player models and licenses, which we'll cover on a little bit further down. And then there's patch 1.01.01 releases, bringing with it a number of fixes and balance adjustments based on community feedback. Again, that'll be further down the line. And also the first ever matchday event, UEFA Euro 2020, kicks off in game. Now I looked at the fixtures and I think the standout game for me personally is Germany against the Netherlands. I think that would be a worthy match to kick this off, but I could be wrong. They have licenses for both those teams. There's an asterisk there. Depending on where you live, Data Pack 1.01 and patch 1.0.1 may release on an earlier date. Now there has been leaks that Data Pack 1.01 is actually already live, so people who have the game early are actually on these data packs already. One of the two anyway. September the 12th. Now this is kicking up a lot of fuss. First scheduled maintenance. PES 2020's first live update scheduled for release, bringing with it updated player rosters. Now, a lot of people have been kicking off about this. So basically what that means is, the latest transfers won't have happened until the 12th. So you get the game on the 10th. So you have to wait 2 days really before you start your Master League, really, because, say, I don't know, Aaron Wan-Bissaka at Manchester United, if he's not there, you have to wait until the 12th until he's transferred over, and that applies to all the transfers. I don't know how many they've done already, but you have to just have to bear with it and wait for them to finish off moving the final players across. Players who have performed well in recent international matches to be released in game as the first batch of featured players. So it sounds like, my club again has this featured players. I know a lot of players. I'd never played my club, to be honest, all that much. But I know a lot of people didn't like the featured players. They thought it was too quick or too easy to assemble a squad of superstars very, very early on. I think I had a friend who spent about £15, on rolling for these players, these featured players, and they built a squad. Built a team quite quickly, and then just get bored because there was like no one really better, unless they rolled for more featured players later on. Anyway, that's another story. Note, the latest player rosters will be available once the September 12th live update is implemented. So we've already talked about that. As such, we recommend that those who wish to play modes such as Master League with the latest team and player rosters to wait until the live update is released. We apologise for any inconvenience this may cause. There was actually an apology as well from Adam Batty, which I'll show you later. See below for further details regarding the updates and events coming to PES 2020 and launch week. So the day one update and launch week events, following content, is going to PES 2020 in an update that will release on launch day, September the 10th. So here's the Data Pack 1.01 content. So we've got newly licensed national teams, Russia and Andorra. Club lists for the Belgium Jupiler Pro League, First Division A, and the Italian Second Division updated. New licensed national teams from Morocco, Egypt, Costa Rica, Honduras, Paraguay, Ivory Coast, Panama, and Montenegro. 28 new updated player face models, mostly from PES partner clubs, which is great. Hopefully Mason Greenwood's in there. I'm not. The young players don't tend to get the scans in. They tend to just make it sure it's the the more popular players with the latest scans. New updated portrait images for over 100 players. That's good news. Updated 180 strips. Updated strips for over 180 clubs. Apologies. 4 new beat models. Serie A and 3F Super League. Official ball designs added. That's nice. That's a nice little touch. Danish Superliga intro cinematic. Updated transfer fee for Master League players. That's good. As we saw in the in that trailer that I broke down, we saw the transfer fee for Griezmann was something in the region of 170 million. So sounds promising that they're gonna actually nail the transfer fees. Then we have patch 1.01.01, so bug fixes. Fixed an issue that occasionally caused player stamina to drain quicker than intended when using teammate controls or dynamic 1-2 pass in online matches. Yes, this was a massive issue. Like literally, you set a player or use the teammate assisted controls, which I've got a tutorial on, and literally use it about 2 or 3 times, and your player would have literally no stamina left. And then there's another one that's fixed an issue that occasionally caused both sticks to become unresponsive when using skill controls at the same time as finesse dribble. Yes, so that was one of the issues of moving finesse dribble to the right analog stick, because it does sort of clash with the skill controls. But I think when you master it, it's actually pretty good. But yeah, I know this unresponsiveness that they're talking about, which is great that they fixed that as well. Gameplay adjustments adjusted the file system to increase its accuracy. I hope they didn't tweak this too much, because last thing I want is players charging at me like rhinos from any old angle and being able to win the ball. I think it was really good that it did actually take a degree of skill to win the ball back without fouling my player or their player, as the case may be. Improved the responsiveness of the finesse dribble controls when trapping the ball. Brilliant. I didn't find an issue with that, to be honest, but if there's more responsiveness, that's even better. Adjusted the interaction between player and ball when executing a kick feint or trapping. Again, I didn't see much issue there, but if they're going to improve it, that's great. In addition to the above, a variety of minor adjustments have been made to each mode to improve the overall gaming experience. Well, we're going to have to find out what that holds for us on launch day. And I will be doing a launch day sort of first impressions, looking at Master League and also the gameplay. So live updates. The first live update is scheduled for release of the 12th of 9th, 2019. Yeah, we've already sort of covered that. I've already covered what the live update is, but I'll read this out anyway. Live update feature ensures that PES is always aligned closely with the real world of football. Data from real matches being played out around the world is collated on a weekly basis and implemented in-game to create a more authentic experience. The data included in each live update is sourced from matches played over the weekend and is applied to every game or applied to the game every Thursday. These updates affect various aspects of the game, including player condition ratings, team rosters, and team strategies. Launch week events and featured players. So again, this is going to be, the featured players from last year. So featured players are special versions of players that are released in game with boosted stats and limited edition player portrait designs. These players are chosen based on their exceptional performance in real world matches and are signable in game using agents. The first series of featured players coming to PES 2020 after launch is titled POTW Player of the Week. National SEP 12th, 2019, and is themed after the national teams from around the world. The portrait design for these players will display them wearing their national team's kit. PES 2020 inaugural matchday event. So this is the UEFA Euro 2020. So that is actually going to kick off on the 10th, which is probably where I might as well jump, because if we can't start a Master League, we might as well start off with the the Euro 2020 game. As the name suggests, the first event coming to matchday mode is themed after UEFA Euro 2020, starting on September the 10th. PES 2020's inaugural matchday event will see countries competing in UEFA Euro 2020 divided into 2 matchday sides, home and away, so you pick a country, and an event points to climb the rankings for a chance to be selected as your side's representative for the matchday grand final. Even if you aren't chosen as a representative, you'll still receive some awesome rewards for spectating. So be sure to hop online during the grand final and support your side. Please note that the first matchday event will be available in Japan from 12th of September 2019. And here's the apology from Adam Batty on Twitter. I want to add a personal apology to those picking up the game on the 10th and have to wait until the 12th for the transfer update. The team worked super hard, more than you know, and to have a comprehensive update with all the players, we needed those additional days, some real late transfers. So yeah, that's the apology. You know, it is what it is, isn't it? I am a little bit disappointed, but at the same time, 2 days, it's not the end of the world. It could be worse. So think back to PES 2017. Anyway, that's all for me, ladies and gents. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.